a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Quarterback on the keeper. Quick spin on the line. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page. In time, in...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. When you hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Blast it as he lets it go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bannon. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bruins! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, man, touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's open on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you want to be in the mix, find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw it. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! If you're able to move the ball and drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Bruins will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for Lance.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bannon. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He hurls one deep down the left side. Man, they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Right back to it. Runs through a tackle. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. We can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs in Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
Finds his tight end. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On the RPO. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Buckeyes have it with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get their quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. Going
for it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. To the air on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. And the Bruins want to move quickly. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got his man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers.
He's loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
The Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shabera. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Shoot, quick toss to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up. On the ground, it's Duggar. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They send the tight end in motion. Missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. That last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was
a shot for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Makes the catch. It's Higgins. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. From the gun, the ground game. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Bruins in the hurry-up.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the pack.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Yeah, and he calls his own number, tries to go get the first down, but he just couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that.
Fires toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And now on second down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Makes the catch. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Duggar. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down.
Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. looking to fire. They'll run the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive there.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Punts it out of the air. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still the Little Brown covered, pick up the 1st.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the
quarterback. Can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Breaks into the open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Ready. To the air on first down. Fires left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help. Get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hurtado. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quickly complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to... just a little short.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that lap.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has...
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing 4th down.
One more play to pad the stats. They'll run play action. Now sliding to his left. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different